Good morning, children. I hope you all are fine. We have already completed 3 lessons in English 1. Now, let me give you a quick recap of all these 3 lessons and then I will give you a worksheet which will have questions from all these 3 lessons. So, the first lesson you did was sentence. Now, what is a sentence? A sentence is a group of words, okay? But all groups of words cannot be called as sentences. So what is a sentence? It is a group of words that expresses a complete meaning. It starts with a capital letter and ends with a full stop or a question mark or an exclamation mark. Then we did kinds of sentences. How many kinds we did? I think we did 4 kinds of sentences. The first one is statements or declarative sentences. These sentences state or declare something and they always end with a full stop. Example is, I like reading storybooks. The second one is questions or interrogative sentences. So as you can see, these sentences ask questions. So, they should always end with a question mark. Example, where are you going? The third one is commands or imperative sentences. What are these? These sentences express commands, requests or advice. They also end with a full stop. For example, shut the door. Then we have the next one, which is exclamation or exclamatory sentences. Now these sentences express strong or sudden feelings. They end with an exclamation mark. What a beautiful painting. So it is ending with an exclamation mark. Lesson 2 was the sentence, subject and predicate. Now what is a subject? A subject is a person, an animal, a thing or a place we talk about in a sentence. It may consist of one word or many words. And what is a predicate? A predicate is what we talk about that subject. It must have a verb and may consist of one word or many words. Now let us see this example. The book is on the table. Here the book is the subject. Yes, because it is the thing we are talking about. And what is the predicate here? Is on the table. That is what we are talking about, the book. And here is the verb. Now, the subject comes before the predicate in statements. However, in questions and exclamations, the subject comes after the predicate. Example, how old is your father? So here, what is the subject? Subject is father, but it is your father is the subject, but it is coming after how old is. The second one is, what a wonderful day it is. So we are talking about what? Wonderful day. So it is the subject which is coming after what a wonderful day. The third lesson was nouns. Now what is a noun? Noun is what? Name of any person, place or thing is called a noun. So in this lesson we did kinds of nouns. First one was proper noun. What is it? It is the name of a particular person, place or thing. It may consist of more than one word. For example, Rourkela. It is the name of a particular place. Then comes common noun. What is common noun? It is the name common to every member of a class or kind. Example is river. So it can be any river. Third one is collective noun. It is the name of a group or things taken together as one. Like a herd of cattle. That means one group of cattle is called as a herd of cattle. Then comes material noun. What is it? It is the name of a material out of which a thing is made. That means we can make something out of that. So that becomes a material. Example, milk. Then comes abstract noun. It is the name of a quality, an action or a state. Now, abstract nouns are those which we cannot see or touch. Example, goodness. Now children, I have a worksheet for you. So, in the nouns chapter, you had to do exercise J in your notebook. I hope you all have completed that work. So, after completing that work, you will do this worksheet in your English 1 notebook. Okay? So, here the first question is mention the kinds of sentences. So, you already know how many kinds of sentences are there. So, how you will do? You will first write the heading. Then, you will write the first sentence like the first sentence. I will give you one example. My mother makes delicious cookies. Okay? So, you will write the sentence and then in the next line you will write what kind of sentence it is. So, this sentence is a declarative sentence. So, you will mention declarative sentence in the next line. Same way, you will do all the sentences, but please be careful children, you have to do it neatly. So, you leave one line after every sentence. Then, second question is, underline the subject and circle the predicate in these sentences. So, here again, you have to underline the subject. See, the first one is, the sun was shining brightly. Here, what is the subject? The sun is the subject and was shining brightly is the predicate. So, you will underline the sun and you will draw a circle on what? Was shining brightly. But children, be careful. You write the sentence with a pen because you are in class 4, so you have to use a pen. So, you write the sentence with the pen, but you use a pencil to underline the subject and to draw a circle on the predicate. Remember this children. Use a pencil and leave one line after every sentence so that your work is neat and clean. Now comes the third question. Find out the nouns and mention their kind. So here you have to find out the nouns. Like the first one, birds make their nests in trees. Here nouns are birds, nests and trees. Now you will write the sentence. Then in the next line you will first write the noun and then its kind. Like birds, nests, trees. All of these are what? Common noun. Yes. So, you will write birds, comma, nests, comma, trees and then you will put a hyphen and write common noun. So, in the same way, you will do all the sentences. Then comes the fourth question. Pick out the collective nouns from the box to fill the blanks. Okay. So, here a box is there in which you have some collective nouns. Some words are given there. Team, fleet, herd, flock, swarm and heap. Okay. And now comes the sentences. So, you will write the full sentence. Don't just write the word. Don't copy down the collective noun word and leave it like that. You have to write the full complete sentence. We saw a dash of ships in the harbor. So what you will use? Fleet of ships. Okay. So you will write we saw a fleet of ships in the harbor. And then you will fill the blank like this for all the questions. I think it is clear now. Okay. Thank you.